I swear to God, we're probably recording right now, and I don't even realize it. You're live. We're live! Bah! From Winona, Minnesota, the armpit of America. Chip was the butthole, but this is just as stinky, but it's like, you know, like more hairy.
Less teen pregnancy probably here.
Yeah, just dumber. Because everyone here is fucking stupid. Anyway, I just gained some fucking followers here.
Mm-hmm.
We got a pretty special episode. Last week was pretty good. Young Bucks!
Yeah, I don't have my Packers shirt today because we don't play this week.
What?
We
Is
don't
that this
play.
week?
Yeah, it's our bye week.
Yes, it's our non-binary week. I don't call them. Anyway, okay, so I guess the Packers don't play this weekend. Evan's going to be pretty upset there, boys. And speaking of Evan, he's actually going to be our guest today. I'm so fucking excited. God damn it. I'm fucking pumped. Been waiting for this for 14 fucking episodes.
I know.
I have asked Evan to be a fucking guest since episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
We're 28 weeks into doing this podcast.
I know.
Yeah. If you don't know, it's bi-weekly.
Mm-hmm.
Most of you probably don't know because my TikTok is blowing up because I shit and fart on there and people are so fucking
People love it for some reason.
crazy that they're like, more farts, please. Should we tell them about that chick that was messaging me?
Yeah, do it.
Calling me the king.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, king. Yeah, king.
Yeah.
Fart in my mouth, king. She didn't say that. But she was calling me king. I'm not gonna lie, I felt pretty good.
Didn't you say something about having a fiance and then she went like, she's a lucky girl or something like that?
Yeah, and she did say that.
And Tyler was like showing me the messages and I'm like, she's totally flirting with you right now. And he's like, what?
I'm still
okay.
like, I think she just likes farts.
No, that's definitely flirting though.
Okay, well, why? That's a weird thing to get turned on about then.
Well, why would you say she's a lucky girl? That's a flirting freaking line.
Do you feel lucky when I fart?
No.
Or shit?
No.
Well, maybe I picked the wrong woman. Oh. So I had surgery last Wednesday. How fun was that for you?
Not at all.
I loved it because I got help with everything.
Mm-hmm.
And she's fucking way stronger than she looks because she was picking. I weigh 215 easy. Well, after surgery, I'm on keto now, so it's probably 210. Not bragging or anything. But yeah, she was picking me up like with ease, not even a fucking grunt. Mm-hmm. So now I'm kind of sort of watching my mouth around her because like part of me thinks that she might be able to fuck me up right now. I can't fucking defend myself. I was scared of my fucking 3-year-old son for the first couple days.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, if he's holding fucking animosity about anything, all he's got to do is fucking a light punch to my belly button and I'm going to shit my pants.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I've shit my pants on this podcast, but yeah, now my belly button looks like Mike Tyson punched me in the belly button. It's fucking bruised. There's like a giant fucking incision like this. It kind of looks like the Joker did my surgery because it's not even like a straight, like it's all fucking jagged and shit. I don't know.
It's a smiley face.
The guy who did my surgery is about 97 years old, so in his mind that was a straight cut, is what I'm assuming. But yeah, they threw some mesh in there, and I'm fucking sore. Really bad, actually. That's why I have beer.
There you go.
I always have beer, but now I have more beer because, you know.
And then you have Marcus's guitar to play music on.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do. We needed a theme song, and I kind of figured out that last time it didn't work out so good because I didn't have a pick. Now I have a pick.
All right, let her rip. Was it just this one?
Just fucking get off my back. There it is.
Okay, I think that's good.
I'll try again next week. It's a lot of tunes, all fucked up. Way to go, Marcus. Way to fucking go. Embarrass your fucking dad on live fucking YouTube. Let's call Evan.
Yeah, sounds good.
He's fucking grounded. Seriously, I'm fucking embarrassed. It's ridiculous. I've worked for how many weeks on that now? Yeah, it's too fucking bright.
And it's quiet. Why is it so quiet? Hey.
Say there, boys.
Oh my God! Stop being mean to Evan.
All right. There, is that better? Can we see you? There we go. Can you see us, Evan?
Yeah.
All right.
The smile.
Can you tilt the camera down a little?
Yeah, you should turn down the brightness even more, honestly.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on the brightness more.
Because he's looking like he's
Try that.
blending in with the wall. That is so much better. There we go.
There we go. Can you see us, Evan?
If you could tilt the camera down a little bit.
Oh, my camera.
Can.
There you
How
go.
about now?
A tad bit more. Not that one. The other camera.
I'm aware, Evan.
It's a balancing act because his phone,
Yeah.
you don't have a stand for it.
Okay, can you kind of see us at least?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna turn the brightness down more.
So he's gonna move the camera.
All right.
Yeah, right when he gets it good.
Bingo. Sup, boys?
What's up?
So this is episode 14. Evan is how much do you weigh now, Evan?
I have no idea. I haven't weighed myself in a while.
Ballpark at 115.
No. Probably around 200.
Yeah? Did you throw weight back on?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Do you have tits again at least?
No.
Damn it. What am I supposed to play with when we hang out?
That's what we got John for.
That is what we got John for. So I've asked you how many times to be on the podcast?
I'd say probably about 4.
4.
You might want to turn up just a smidge.
And it's as loud as it goes.
Oh, it's
Evan,
as loud as it goes.
you gotta yell or something. Talk
Here.
louder.
Let me try to turn it.
Here.
There we go.
There, does it work better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, there you go.
There. The walls of my house are super thin, so everyone could hear me.
I kind of hope that your dad walks in and slaps the shit out of you live on our episode. Shut up, Evan!
No, he's too busy with college football.
Wait, is that your dad or is it Kirk?
No, it's my dad.
Oh, okay.
Evan lives with his dad. Now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The fucking...
That's nice.
I'm so happy to have you on the podcast, Evan. I really am.
He was telling me about it before we started.
I'm sure he had to call me twice about it.
Yeah.
So Cass has some questions for you before we start getting into shooting the shit.
Yeah.
All right, let the interview begin.
Here we go.
Okay, so they're the same, honestly, as the questions I asked Marcus last week. But how did you and Tyler meet, and what was your first impression of him?
Pretty much. We went to school for 6th grade. We probably met in 7th grade. I want to say. Is that when we started hanging out, or was it 8th grade?
7th. It was the end of 7th grade.
Yeah,
I've known you longer than Marcus.
That's what I knew. It was like middle school, not 6th grade, but I couldn't remember if it was 7th or 8th. But we had a few classes. It was more so meeting at the skate park all the time. Unfortunately, I was usually always that kid in summer school, so I always ended up at the skate park, which is just down the hill.
Well, if it helps, I was in summer school with you.
True.
Were you?
I mean, I didn't show up all the time, but I was supposed to be there.
There in spirit.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I went for a few days.
we hung out, we went skateboarding a lot, and that was pretty much where it kind of started. And then freshman year, we had basically half our classes were together. Shit, we got pulled from our study hall to have the same tutor.
Yeah.
So we ended up being instead of being a disturbance in study hall, we were a disturbance in the science lab.
Was that with the Blockbuster guy?
Yeah, I think his name was Tyler.
It was. It was. I respected him for it because he was the first Tyler I ever met that wasn't a D-bag.
That's where we kind of got along.
Yeah. Shit. What, okay, Evan, do you remember getting our papers graded in Skipstad's class?
Oh, yeah. I think I know where this story's going, too.
So we're in, what's his name, Robert Skipstad, or? Roger Skipstad. Yeah, he was the coolest fucking teacher ever. I have nothing bad to say about that guy.
No, I enjoyed him. Actually, it was kind of fun.
Yeah, well, it's because he let us fuck off and be stupid. Yeah. So
I mean, he'd kind of join us along. He'd join in a little bit.
Evan, in front of the whole class, he looked at you and said, Evan, you're 2 clowns short of a circus. And then he just turned around and walked away.
And you missed junior year. He also said the lights are on, but no one's home. Alex got to witness that one.
That's sad. So we're taking a test. We were taking a test, and what he would do is, because he was like lazy, is he'd just like be like, pass your test to the person to the right.
Oh, we used to do that too.
Fucking.
Was it to the right, or was it always like the person behind you or whatever?
Or yeah, I think behind you. I think it was behind you. Yeah. You didn't pass your paper, right? Didn't you just hold on to it?
We got to grade our own papers.
Oh, we graded our own papers. Yeah.
I always love doing that.
Mistake for freshman kids.
And he's going through, and it's fucking out of 10. Okay. And Skip said
it was 20.
It was out of 20? Yeah, it was out of 20.
Maybe Evan should tell the story.
Maybe you should tell the fucking story.
I should, because as I said, I knew where this was going.
Tell the story.
Okay, so we got to grade our own papers. It was out of like 20 points. And he was going along. Everyone would always say like 18, 20, give themselves an A. And I said 25.
No, but it's how you said it, Evan. You were like, 25.
Yo, I gotta make it sound like I did a great job. Okay, I put it in the computer anyways. And he got through 2 more people, and then after that he goes, wait a minute, Evan, what did you get on that? And I'm like, 25. And he goes, it was out of 20, nice try. Really good. Realistically, I probably didn't even do it at all. I probably did it like that morning, trying to figure out, like, hey, what did you get? Hey, what did you get?
Yeah.
Only had like 3 written down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember doing homework on the bus to school.
I gave myself a B. He wouldn't have believed anything higher, so.
No. I think I said 0 for most of mine. I didn't bother lying. Like, fucking whatever.
Well, yeah, he knew better. If you would have said something, then he would have came up and checked both of ours.
Yeah, no shit. I remember that one time I went to school higher than a fucking kite, and It was on weed. It wasn't on pills or anything. This was before I was doing pills or anything. But I was fucking hanging out with Schaefer, so I got high before school the first time I ever did. And he was first hour. And I remember just being so fucking paranoid and out of it. And then he's like, Tyler? And I was like, Cyclops. And he's like, that's right. I don't fucking know what the question was.
Yeah, it was the Odyssey.
Yeah.
It would have been so funny if that was like the exact opposite answer than what he was looking for. And he's just like, yep.
I think subconsciously I was listening because all I thought was Cyclops.
Right. Because in the book, The Odyssey, it's, I don't remember everything because I didn't read any of the books either.
I've never read a book.
Notes. Yeah.
Never read a book my whole life.
It was pretty much a guy, like Greek philosopher, got stuck on a boat or whatever, trapped at sea, ended up on an island stuck with a Cyclops that tried to kill him, and he ended up killing the Cyclops. So, and yeah.
Was there any sex scenes?
It's a book, and I didn't read it. So
Okay.
It would have been interesting.
Well, I mean, a Cyclops and a human getting it on, that's pretty interesting to me.
I'm sure there's something out there on the internet for you there, Tyler.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that octopus shit on Pornhub is getting old. I don't know. I don't watch porn.
The awkward silence.
All right, go ahead with a question.
So what's it like being friends with Tyler when he like makes fun of you pretty much daily? Whips out the Evan voice and whatnot. I feel bad for you, honestly. I'm like, Evan deserves some financial compensation for being your friend or something. I don't know how you can do it.
It's kind of funny because you're not really the first person to ask that.
Figures, yeah.
But it kind of evens out. I mean, Tyler has a way of making fun of himself a lot. So
he does.
He kind of puts himself in the same situation. So it's just like, okay, we'll just both kind of walk out in public awkwardly together.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, he'll say something, but then he'll shit his pants or do something like that. So it's like, he looks worse than I do.
True.
That's true. I shit my pants live last week.
He did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a sight to see.
Ruined a whole body pillow over it.
No, we got the like stain out of the.
I mean, I'm not going to use it again. I know where my ass has been.
And it got out of the pillow too, I think, because there was a stain when I took the pillowcase off, and then I washed both of them, and I think it got out, thankfully.
That's bad if it bleeds through the case, even. You know.
It was a fuzzy case too, so it's kind of like a thicker pillowcase.
You know, I didn't just shard. I full blown fucking filled the cheeks. Like, it was bad. Mm-hmm. It looked like somebody finger painted on my ass.
Oh God!
I know, right?
And it was the same color green as my fucking Young Buck shirt. It's a good shirt. Well, when we're fucking with Evan, what people don't realize is Evan doesn't get even. He'll just he'll top it, but it's way worse than whatever we did, to the point where we're like, nah, this is fucking, we're good.
This random story. It's kind of like one time I was at a friend's house and I had to work the next morning, and they thought it'd be funny to just try to they still had their, they went hot tubbing, they came out of the hot tub, and they thought it was funny if they were, going to act like they were going to teabag me.
This is not me.
What happened, though, was I had to get up early the next morning, and I knew what they did. And while they were asleep, and it snowed that night, I grabbed a bunch of snow, and I gave them all face washes. One, and then the other one was on the other side of the house, so I just whipped a snowball at the arm of the couch just perfectly, and it just spread perfectly across his face. So, yeah, what Tyler said, you will get me, but I won't get you back.
Yeah,
and it's going to be way worse than whatever the fuck you did to him.
I mean, personally, I think getting a snowball to the face is less worse than getting balls.
Yeah, but Evan
But-
stopped him though. They
But it
they
wasn't
didn't do it.
actually- No, it wasn't actually that. He had like swim trunks on.
Oh,
so it
gotcha.
wasn't, like actual like.
Full on teabagging.
Yeah, not like what Tyler got at Schaefer's.
Yeah, no, it was at John's, but it was John and Schaefer. I'd always fall asleep before everybody, and they were like older than. What's Schaefer's like 3 years older than me, and John's 4 years older than me.
I think he might be only like 2.
2?
I think it's.
I know John's 4 years older than me.
Older, 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, I was the young kid hanging out with fucking high schoolers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when I was in 5th grade, they were both in high school. I think Schaefer was in 8th grade. He is 2 years older than me because 6th grade, he was in 8th grade. You're
Yeah.
right. But we were playing Halo and shit. And I fucking, stupid me. I finally get to rest because I'm at someone else's house,
Mm-hmm.
not babysitting my fucking parents.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd fall asleep first. And these motherfuckers put their nutsack on my nose.
Did you get a good whiff?
I was asleep.
Oh.
Like the one time when I dropped John's ice cream in like hair and dirt and stuff and gave it to him. And then he proceeded to go in the bathroom after I fell asleep and shave his pubes off and put them in my mouth. I didn't wake up from that either, just like I don't wake up from our baby crying right now.
Did you get like double teabagged like at the same time, or like did they take turns? Like, here, I'll go first. Bloop.
I don't know, but something tells me that John and Brandon would be totally fine touching tips with each other.
No, I don't think Brandon would be okay with that, but I'm sure John probably tried proposing it.
Probably.
He's like, Brandon, have you ever heard of docking? It's really cool. Check this out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've all heard that John and Brandon watched a gay porn together for 45 minutes before they turned it off.
No way.
Like, we've heard that.
Is that long?
Yeah, they said 25, but I'm adding an extra 20 minutes.
That long.
Yeah.
Oh, John's like, the girls never came. It's like, if the first scene starts off dude on dude, shut it the fuck off. And they're going to go for 45 minutes.
Just waiting.
They might be docking.
Actually, this is probably the worst part, is that they put it in when there was such thing as the internet, that they probably could have just looked up the name before they even watched it.
Mm-hmm. So true.
This is true. Oh, good
But
times.
then again, kids, you just go, what's this? And they go, oh,
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Yeah. It probably wasn't 45 minutes, but I'll exaggerate because it's my
Wouldn't put it
podcast.
past the guy. I wouldn't put it past him.
No,
Mm-hmm.
no. At least not John.
Nah.
No.
All right.
That's what I would, yeah.
Oh,
Okay, but going back to you guys being friends, though, Tyler did say that no one else can make fun of you, though. Just them, So that's nice,
Pretty
at
much.
least.
A few people tried, but it's just like we just kind of turn around and look at them like they're idiots.
yeah, like don't.
It's just like, what are you doing? Like,
Mm-mm.
you don't know.
No. That's like the Evan voice is for me and Marcus only.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Pretty much, yeah. Because no one really did that whistle as good. Shit, I can't even do that whistle as good as you guys do.
Not on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
No, not anymore. Actually, not since braces.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
That's true. God, I had what was it like the first time I introduced you to John? Oh, how old were we? I don't even remember introducing you to him. I just all of a sudden he was there.
Yeah, I don't really remember us being really introduced. It was just more so we hung out with the same clique. We started the skate park, and then we'd go around downtown always, and that's just how it was. I know in that clique, I always hung out with Hayden Stone because he lived just down the hill from my grandma, and he lived right across from the skate park.
Yep.
And then that
I'll
would
be right
fall
back.
Luke
Okay.
and I, because those two hung out a lot, and then you and Luke hung out a lot.
Yeah, me and Luke.
I think that's how we kind of started talking a lot, was just through that right there.
Yeah, I was through that group. And I introduced Luke to John, and Luke wasn't really having it.
No,
He was a well-adjusted kid though too, and I'm not.
Yo, well, yeah.
So
no, the first time I was introduced to John, I don't know. I guess I didn't really have a whole lot of. He was what, a bald 19-year-old, which was something different. I was
19 or
I've never
20.
done that before.
Yeah.
But I mean, he had the endurance. He beat me to freaking Cornell on a bike.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Everybody beat you, Evan. I shit my pants and still beat
Oh
you.
my god.
He did. But that's why I guess you don't take trick bike.
Yeah,
20
don't.
odd
We're
miles
taking a
to
fucking
ride.
45-mile bike trip.
Yeah.
Evan took a fucking trick bike with pegs. Everybody else had 10
I
speeds
give
and shit.
myself credit because Luke Semmingson was the most fit person out of that whole group. And what happened was he couldn't even take my bike from the Cornell skate park to Dairy Queen. And that was not even a mile. And then took that bike 25 miles.
Yeah.
True.
So I'm pretty proud of myself.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
for sure. That is an impressive feat. Your calves must have been blown the fuck up.
Oh, God. You guys wonder why I had such big hamstrings. Because I had to take that freaking bike to Chippewa all the time to go to the skate park.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh my god. I remember the first time I stayed the night at your house. We did that lock-in at Moulton's.
Oh, I loved
Oh,
those.
stayed the night. I think we got released at 6 in the morning, and we stayed for 2 hours and took my bike home.
I did, right?
Yeah, because then it took 2 months to get my bike back.
You got it back.
I
Eventually.
did.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that we really stayed the night at each other's houses or anything after that for a while.
No, it wasn't till. Well, I'm trying to think. Freshman year, you still lived.
On Harding.
You
Yeah.
still lived on Harding, so it probably wasn't until junior year. Because sophomore year, wait, no.
Sophomore year, we were fucking connected at the hip.
Old school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would have been sophomore year.
Yep. Yeah, sophomore year was fucking nuts. Remember when I convinced Joey and Krista to let us play football for half the day?
Yeah, that was actually pretty fun. I
Yeah.
remember that.
I had some fucking pull in that class. Holy shit. How do you convince two teachers to just be like, okay, you guys can have 11 on 11 outside?
Well, between you and Colton, you two had the most pull because I think Colton was there for the first 2 years.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
I think
You might want to check on her.
Well,
I just
it
checked
wasn't
on
that
it.
you were a teacher's
Mhm.
pet, but you kissed ass.
I didn't kiss ass. They fucking love me. I'm hilarious.
You showed them a picture of yourself taking a shit. I don't.
And then I made a
Like,
painting of that picture and
I
gave
did
it to
this
them.
weekend. I don't think a lot of kids do that.
No, definitely not.
Well, they accepted the painting of it.
Hope you get back in.
Power push. Remember?
That was probably the best, smart ass move. Was the fact that you showed them the picture on the phone, and they're like, Tyler, we don't want to see that. And then in art class, we had to freaking paint something on.
We had to paint a picture of ourselves, a self-portrait.
Yeah, we had to
That's
paint a
what it was.
picture of ourselves, so you took a painting of yourself taking a shit.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Oh, Evan, you're gonna see your fucking niece.
Oh, well, it's not quite my niece, but
It's your
Whoa,
it's your niece, Evan.
that's me again. We should scoot the table out. There we
Jesus, Murphy. All right.
go. Sorry. Technical difficulties.
How's your vision, Evan?
it's better than before.
Oh, well, perfect. We did it on purpose. It's on purpose.
That's good because
She's got my hairline. Look at that.
Because the circle where my head is on my phone, showing my own image, is perfectly right where my picture would be.
Mm.
Oh, there you go. Nailed it.
Mhm.
Fucking nailed it, boys. Say they balls. Cass, you got another question for Evan?
Yeah. So do you have like a favorite memory with Tyler or any like a favorite story or funny stories you want to tell?
I don't know if there's one particularly that stands out. There's a lot of good ones. A lot. I'm sure this podcast has probably heard them all 10 times over.
Nah, we only share stories once and then we
Did
ditch them.
Did we ever tell the Evan walking in story?
Yeah. Evan. Remember that one time I was dating your sister? And you had to go get a phone cord? Your ma.
That what?
Remember you had to get a...
I don't want to go over that.
Can you at least say that it happened?
Mm-hmm.
No.
And whether or not she was on top or, you know.
I don't want to discuss this.
All right. Okay. All right. Do you have any other questions for Evan?
No, it was just stories.
Evan is the only friend that didn't fucking ditch me when I was full blown on drugs.
Oh yeah.
Full fucking blownsies.
How was that, man? How was like the trip you guys took to your cabin to get him clean?
Well,
yeah.
So first of all, I'll answer the first half. So
Okay.
It was interesting, but at the same time, I couldn't smoke at my own house, so I'd go to his house and smoke. It didn't matter how fucked up he was. I was just going to sit down, use his bong, and smoke.
Yeah.
So,
That's fair.
But no, there were some times that he was out of it, but then there were times we'd have a good time.
Yeah, like if I was lucid, you know, we were pretty good. But
yeah, I mean, we'd still go out, play catch. I mean, it's not
we
were fucked up all the time.
No, only when I had downers.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had downers, it was fucking. That must have been a peach.
You're done.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what was the second half of that question again?
So I've talked about it a few times on the podcast. I was my first month clean off drugs. And then we went to your parents' cabin and we stayed there for however many days it was. That was fucking great.
That was fun. That was probably the most bored I've ever been, but we still had a good time.
Ping pong with our hands on a fucking kitchen table. Yeah.
Literally, like there's nothing. Like, there's a TV that's got like one station, and it's the weather.
Yeah, and it didn't even come in clear.
It plays freaking opera music.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
And then the news comes back on.
Yeah. And we brought like a DVD player too, and we could not get it to fucking work.
No, yeah, I couldn't. Was it that we couldn't find the remote for the TV, so we couldn't switch it to like an AV channel or composite?
It was something like that.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
It was either that or we brought the DVD player and forgot the cords. It's what it
might have been we forgot the video and audio cords. Yeah.
That sounds like a Tyler thing to do.
I would definitely do something similar to that, probably because I did it. But
you know what's really funny though about that whole trip, and I don't think I ever really told you this, Tyler, is that setup we had in my car where I set up my surround sound for my room in my car.
Yeah.
Remember how we did that?
Yeah.
I blew something out in my car, like probably about a month or two later, because it was something to do with the bad ground. So we must have blew like a circuit in my car from doing that. But it didn't. Thank God nothing happened on the trip, because if something would have happened, we would have been 5 hours away from help.
Oh yeah.
My God. Yeah, we went to Grand Marais. That was freaking awesome. It was ice cold.
Where's that at?
Freezing. It's in Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
It was a pretty nice day. It was windy though. That was the only downfall.
Yeah.
There isn't a whole lot of. I mean, it's just Lake Superior, so it's nothing's gonna block the wind up there.
True.
No. But man, that trip was it meant a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I unfortunately only stayed up there. Well, that was the 4th of July, I believe, that we went up
We
there.
stayed the whole 4th of July weekend with it too, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 5 days, I think we were up there.
Yeah. I think 6 counting the day we went home, because we still stayed there for like half the day. Because didn't your cousins come up?
They lived up there, actually.
They lived up there. Okay.
I think they originally came from North Dakota and then back to Wisconsin, and their parents lived like 2 or 3 miles away from the cabin that we were at.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
I think they just were like staying at the cabin, but then we kind of had it reserved. So then they went back to the parents' house to stay for a few days.
Yeah. Do you guys still own that cabin?
I think we sold it, to be honest.
Damn it.
Sad.
That'd be fun to go to.
We're the only 2 people up there. I don't think they wanted to keep up with the upkeep of it. It needed new electrical work.
Mm.
The power lines are basically rotting away. So
I remember how scared I was to take a shit there because there was fucking spiders the size of my goddamn hand in the fucking poop chute.
was that with you where we found that big spider?
Was it the size of my hand?
Yeah, it was about the size of you. Yeah.
Fucking huge.
No thanks.
It's like a wolf spider or something. It was freaking giant.
I can't do spiders.
It was like a water spider, I think is what they're called. They're pretty big. They get big.
Mm-hmm.
It needed to be killed. That's what it was.
For sure. Just burn the whole cabin down.
That spider was probably about like the size of like the palm of our hand, where I think they actually get closer to the size of our hand.
All I know is we drank Liney's Original, that whole fucking thing, which you can shit through a screen door drinking that. And I held my shit the last 2 days after we saw that spider. I was like, nope, I ain't going in there.
I think the best part of like that whole trip is just like how we showered was just like swim trunks, put bottles of water on the hood of on my vehicle.
So they'd get hot.
Heat it up, and we literally just used 2 bottles, drench ourselves, shampoo, 2 more bottles, douse ourselves, and then we just, that's how we showered.
Yeah, and
the worst part was that later on I figured this out, was there's a place just down the road that we could have showered for $2.
Wait, your cabin didn't have a shower or anything?
Didn't have running water.
Oh.
It was originally just a hunting cabin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
I'm surprised it had electricity. Like, that's...
a bunch of dudes up at a tree care about how much they stink.
True.
Oh, man. Yeah, I definitely remember showering with the fucking bottles of water. That was impressive.
It is like as redneck as that trip went.
And for our food, for the entire freaking 5 days, Evan bought was it 4 loaves of bread, and then the biggest brick of cheese I've ever seen.
It's just one.
Just one?
I'm pretty sure.
It had to have been more than one. We ate for 5 days there. Maybe it was 2.
Well, they had a grocery store up there, I think. I don't know if I think we did get a few groceries up there.
Yeah, okay. But it was just cold sandwiches for 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
Meat, cheese, bread, no mayo, no nothing.
Hey guys, I'm going to try something for a sec because my phone's on 15%.
Oh boy.
And let me know if it starts getting laggy or bad or anything like that.
All right.
It has a tendency of doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys are fine. My screen's white.
Yeah, you're shut off.
Yeah, it's like black for us right now.
I knew it would do that. God damn it.
Well, we'll charge it for a little bit and we'll just use your audio. I got a few stories for you to corroborate.
You got the word right. Look at you.
Thank you. Oh, now you're there.
Yeah, there we go. Oh,
perfect.
damn it. Now you're not.
Then you're off again.
That's because I tried plugging it it again because I figured I'm like, oh, well, we'll just do the audio then. That's fine. Oh,
There you go.
All right.
Don't do anything.
Evan, do you remember a specific sandwich that you ate
Oh my god.
one time? So it was a real chalky sandwich.
A what?
It was kind of chalky.
Oh, I remember you put fucking chalk in my sandwich.
Freaking jerk.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
forgot about that one, actually.
I didn't.
I don't think he ever will.
Oh man. Do you remember when we all took Adderall and then we went to school?
Dude, the days that fly by so fast. Like, we get a lot done, too.
Yeah. You would talk a lot about football.
Oh, yeah. The whole first, half hour is sitting in the computer lab doing fantasy football.
That's all we did. That's all we fucking did.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantasy football.
Computer lab? Who needs that class? Fantasy football time.
She just sighed at you. She's like,
I don't even know if I got a grade in that. I think that we all got a passing grade somehow. I never did anything in there.
I want to say I was one of the last few people to finish that class, and I kind of procrastinated for the fact that I wanted to have it as long as I could for fantasy football. Because
Yeah.
once I'm done with that class, I couldn't use
she's like, give me your
computers.
thumb.
So,
Yeah, that was fucking fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, me and Evan's school was made up of like probably with all 4 grades combined, 80 people, maybe less.
I wouldn't even go that much.
50?
You figure with the freshman, sophomore class, that would be,
Probably 22.
25, 30 kids maybe?
I wouldn't even say 30.
max.
Yeah.
And then between the junior, senior, I'd say it'd be like 60 kids max.
Yeah. We had a freaking pool table in our lunchroom.
Yeah.
Warped as hell.
What?
That was fun. I said the table was warped as hell.
Oh, yeah. No, it had table roll really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that table was shit. But, I mean, we had a pool table. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
True.
That's so
yeah.
cool. But what we would do is me, Evan, and Marcus started like, let's get in there. Everybody fucking inhale your food as fast as you can. And then we're going to go to the gym. We're like, maybe this school was,
It was like a gym. It was like a gym / auditorium.
Yeah.
Like it had a stage.
and we'd play,
Oh yeah.
we'd play arena football in there.
Mhm.
Like straight up 2-hand touch, but everybody was lower and shoulders football.
Yeah,
On a basketball
one
court.
kid in the way that be shooting hoops that just get in your way.
Yeah.
It's okay, baby.
Oh man, that was good times. Oh shit. Evan, do you have any questions for us? Like what it's like having kids? Or
No, because it seems like every one of my friends have kids now, so I've kind of had a feeling of what it's like. It's a lot of
but you're asexual, so like you're never gonna have kids.
Tyler.
I'm okay with that. I mean, it's
What? Wait, are you asexual for real? I was fucking joking.
I'll save my money and not have to spend it on school or because Bobby wants a new skateboard or,
Yeah.
you know,
True.
I don't know. I'll have kids one day.
Okay, so you're not asexual.
What?
Are you? You like girls?
Don't give up my sex life.
All right, fine. But are you at least getting some, breaking some off?
I'm not at the moment, no.
Mm,
I've been working too much.
Yeah, thanks, COVID.
mhm.
Fucking asshole.
Oh, I won't even say that. My company's just kind of ran by an idiot. I don't know if I can say that, but I will say that.
Fuck 'em. Nobody watches our podcast anyway. Say whatever the fuck you want. If one of my former jobs watches this podcast, I'm going to court.
Oh, wait till Arby's finds out.
Mhm.
Oh, dude. I told all the Arby's stories, all the Burger King stories.
I
fucking.
told you I watched some of one episode. That was the one that I got was all your Arby's stories. I'm like, hey, I know who all these people are. And then I went to Kyle's house, and then I played it for him too, and me and him just got a kick out of it.
That's their fucking true.
Like, yeah, they're fucking true.
Finger in her mouth.
She's just eating this finger right now. I think she's starting to teeth.
Mm-hmm. She's like, oh, is that your asshole I taste?
No, I itched that with this hand. You're good.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we made this last a while. Damn.
I know, I'm not even done talking yet.
Mhm.
Don't cut me off.
I will.
God. Everything's got to be about her, Evan, all the time.
No.
Yeah, I know, that's girlfriends for it.
24/7.
No.
She's my fiance, Evan, not my fucking girlfriend. We have a kid. Show him the ring. Just show him the ring. He doesn't
Why?
believe it. Because he fucking keeps saying it's not real till you're married. Like, she's got a fucking ring.
It's not the real ring yet. Is
Well,
it?
yeah.
Motherfucker, do you know
got-
how expensive that was? That is the ring.
No,
That's
it's
the ring.
gotta have a band too, though.
Jesus.
That's
Way to
when
go,
you get
Evan.
married.
Way to go. Way to open your fucking mouth about that.
And I know more about that than you do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I got pressured into it. She's like, I'm pregnant. And then I went,
No.
oh, no. No, that was on purpose, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I went up to her and I was like, do you want to afford to have a baby by me? And she said, I quit taking my pill yesterday. And I was like, perfect.
Yeah, right. It probably more went like whispering in your ear, I'm not going to pull out this time.
I've never pulled out.
Good dad.
God, that's a good beer. I
Mm-mm.
want to figure out how to
No.
get them to sponsor us somehow.
Just keep mentioning them,
You gotta have
plugging
so
them.
many views, subscribers,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
thousands.
I know that Arby's and Burger King are definitely not going to sponsor me. There's no way.
No.
Those are out.
She's turning on me now.
Yeah, I don't know who you would honestly get as a sponsor.
I don't know. I bet we can wrangle in Chippewa Family Restaurant one more time.
I think she needs a teether.
I don't know. We tried again later on. I don't think you had anything to do with this team.
No.
Tried later on, and they actually said no. Like, we had to meet like some representative lady, and because you, I think, met with the straight boss.
I met with
Yeah,
the
the
straight up
owner.
owner because she was like, I don't know about that. And while me and Marcus were
Yeah,
talking
that
to
was
her,
the lady.
he came in and goes, what are they here for? And he pulled me and Marcus aside to talk to us directly because she would have probably told us no too, but we
I
got
think she wants
to-
you.
we had to talk directly to the head honcho, and that pretty much
Little hair.
sealed the deal for us there.
Yeah, that was pretty much how. Yeah, we had to talk to the lady, and she was pretty much saying like, "Yeah, we don't know how this is going to be beneficial for our business," and it's like, okay, it's
Fine then.
not, but okay.
Didn't you guys get some pizza place or something to get you guys?
No, that was a different time. We were sponsored by Pizza Del Rey. It was a team that was actually already in the league when we were in it. They're probably only like a win or two better.
No.
They weren't much better than what we were.
Yeah, I mean, we had a perfect record when we played.
Well, what it was is we played a perfect record. We didn't win a goddamn game.
Exactly, it was perfect.
Playoffs.
0-8. Not a blemish. Not a blemish.
Oh my.
No, we didn't win a game.
Then
I'm trying to think. Marcus started as quarterback. And
you for like 3 drives.
Me for like 3 drives because no one ran the routes that I told them. I'm like, you run a slant, you run in, you run deep. Everyone runs deep. I think there was one time I got so pissed I spiked the ball, and then I just like, yeah, who's next? Who wants to play?
And then I was quarterback for the rest of the year.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I also had a bum knee. I couldn't run. I mean, you were more mobile than I was.
That's sad to say too, because I can't move without it sounding like somebody shooting a fucking cap gun in the house.
That's true. Yeah.
Speaking of which, Evan, how much money would it cost for you to lick my incision?
You couldn't put a price tag on that.
So free?
Shut
No,
up.
you couldn't write enough numbers on a check for me to do that.
It doesn't look that bad.
I don't care. I don't want to lick you anywhere. That's fucked.
I don't know about that.
Plus, you don't clean your belly button. I don't think so. That's probably like not very.
What? I have, Cass. I have a deep.
You know,
Well, I had a deep belly button. I don't anymore. Now that that's ruined.
Interesting fact. You rub your finger in your belly button, you smell it. It smells like ass.
How do you know what ass smells like, Evan?
Just a smile.
Just awkward silence.
Oh God.
No, because remember before your surgery, they gave us like wipes to like clean like his front and like his back, his legs, and then like the incision part. And his freaking like wipe had like black shit on it when we got done cleaning his belly button. Like
It was from my shirt.
It?
He's wearing a black shirt.
Yeah, that's what he claims.
Right.
It's from his shirt.
What color was the shirt? Jesus. You make me shower every day, so you tell me.
I don't make you shower every day.
You smelled my nuts.
You should though.
Yeah, see?
You get sweaty.
I'm sweating right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to have a bad example for Marcus, and he'd walk around smelling like shit too.
Yeah, for real.
Oh man. All right. So at the end of every podcast, we hit the Florida stories. Are you prepared to stay tuned for a Florida story?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right.
Okay. Well, usually we do a Florida man and Florida woman, but all the Florida man ones were like really serious and not cool. Like one dude like killed his wife and their kids, so I'm like, I'm not doing that one. And then another one like got indicted on a murder from like the 80s and stuff, so I'm like, no. But there is a Florida woman story that I think is Evan worthy, so I think this will be good. So the headline is nude Florida woman enters house, batters homeowners and police upon arrest. And this was in Citrus County, Florida. And this story is from a week ago, I guess. So Heather Cruz, who's 35, was arrested and faces 3 counts of battery of persons 65 years of age or older. 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer, 1 count of resisting an officer with violence, burglary with battery, exposure of sexual organs, and then just plain battery. So the story is that she entered a Citrus County home through a side door, and then she removed her clothes and exposed her genitals before grabbing and hugging the homeowner. And then when the homeowner told her to stop, she like sat on 2 other people's laps and said, "You like it," to one of them. And when escorted to the front door, she grabbed the testicles of another man and made several sexual remarks. And when the police arrived, they asked her to put a shirt on, but she resisted. And then she was handcuffed, and when she was placed in a police car, she kicked an officer in the chest. And so then they called for backup and moved her to a different squad car, and she proceeded to kick another officer in the chest. So those were her charges, and then she was transferred to the Citrus County Detention Facility, and she's held on a $48,000 bond. So yeah.
Are we sure this was Florida and not Chippewa?
Right.
This sounds like every house party I've ever been to.
You always hear these Florida stories. It's like, man, this sounds like it happened in Wisconsin.
Right. I know. And this one, they don't mention drugs, but like It's either she's on something or she's got to be like mentally ill. Because like, what normal person's gonna go into a random person's house and strip naked and like sit on people's laps and be like, "You like it?"
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Every slut in Chippewa ever.
Yeah.
But random houses, though. I mean, just popping into a random house.
That happened to me and my dad in Pump House, dude. This drunk chick came down and she's like, "Hi, you guys. What are you guys doing? You seem nice." And she came into her house. My dad's like, "You need to get the fuck out of here." And then you remember Abraham lived like a building down and then a building to the left?
Yeah.
I called Kyle. I was like, "Dude, this drunk chick just walked into me and my dad's apartment and just like sat down and started talking." He goes, "Yeah, she just left my fucking house."
Just go making her rounds in the apartments. Yikes.
That sounds like something he did.
Yeah, then
So,
we went outside to like go like, where the fuck is she going? She was on, like, her back was leaned against our apartment and she was just pissing right there. Pants around the ankle. She was like, "I have to piss." And she just dropped trowel right there.
man, Pump House has really changed a lot in years.
That was a fucking ghetto. I tried to bring her down there
Mhm.
and it does not look the way it did. when I
No,
lived
it was
there.
totally cleaned up. I was like, "Well, this looks kind of nice."
And she's like, "Yeah, I bet you had it real rough." I was like, "It did not fucking look like this." Okay.
Like, back in the day, like, it was like a grubby, like, that is where you're gonna find, like, your, not even drug dealers, like, your, like,
Drug addicts?
Line drug, yeah, your drug addicts,
Mhm.
basically.
There wasn't a full set of
Drug
teeth there.
addicts over your people who are basically living off the government, don't work a job. They
Mhm.
claim disability, but they're just lazy.
Yep, that's
Those
fair.
kinds of people.
Yeah,
Mhm.
packed full. Now it seems like fucking business people might live there. I saw
Mhm.
really nice cars down there.
Yeah, we
There's
did.
Still, there's still some slobs there. I was at Kyle's house the other day, Kyle, and what happened was there's these neighbors, and I don't know if it's directly above or if it's just above and down the hall. But when they take their garbage out, they must cram that garbage bag so full, and it's like there's liquid in that garbage bag. So when they drag it through the hall,
It
leaves
leaks.
a trail, and it's the worst smell I've ever smelled. It's like every time they take their garbage out, it's like they just must pour just curdled milk in a bag and
Yeah.
and just cut a hole in it.
Oh
It's
god.
disgusting.
The fucking apartment that me and her lived at before we got this house.
Oh god.
The
yeah.
fucking upstairs neighbor, whenever she would open her fucking
One of
door,
the
that's all.
upstairs neighbors.
That's
yeah.
all it was. She just opened her door, and it smelled like fucking death
Mhm.
throughout the
It was
whole
so
fucking
gross.
complex. I don't know what was going on in there.
It would smell like that for a while too. And this girl had like at least 2 kids too. Like it was her and I'm assuming her boyfriend, and then like at least 2 kids. And I'm like, these poor kids are probably living in freaking filth.
Yeah,
and they would cry all the time for like a long time too. Like you just ignore your kids and like not even bother to try to help them or what? Like,
yeah, like you hear fucking one whimper out of our kids, and we're fucking on it.
mhm.
Yeah. The thing is too is when like Pump House, for example, now like it looks a lot nicer, but you still have quite a bit of idiots that live down there.
Mhm.
Like, you got a lot of people that like to share a lot, where it's like a lot of them smoke, and they just like,
Mhm.
hey dude, you should just come. It's like, dude, we're
Yeah.
fucking neighbors. You don't know me.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Mhm.
No.
So you get a lot of people like that. As I said, there's those slobs, and they got a vehicle out in the parking lot where it literally looks like if I take my vehicle at 35 miles an hour and ram it to the side of theirs, and then they just sealed their door back on.
Oh boy.
It's gonna blow up when they start it. Me and Kyle look out the window waiting for it one day to blow.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ. And Kyle still lives down there, huh? Both Kyles?
Yeah.
They still live in Pump House?
You know,
Abraham and Lynn, huh?
Hmm.
and yeah, they both live down there.
Oh.
We just live a building. Well, you know where I live.
Yeah.
A building down from where you live.
Yeah, you were in the middle building.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Middle building floor.
I think me and Colton went down there and hung out with you for a bit.
So wait, do you live in
Yeah.
Pump House too then?
I used to.
Oh, okay.
He lives in the country now.
Ah.
The country bumpkin boys. Just the country bumpkin boys.
I deal with enough idiots at work. I don't want to live in the city and deal with more.
Mm-mm.
That's fair.
Evan milks cats now.
No, I don't. Okay, so it started off with one stray cat.
Mhm.
And we started feeding it.
Mhm.
And then that cat had one kitten. And then once that kitten got a bit bigger, then that cat kind of ran off. And that kitten grew up. And then that cat would have a batch like every 6 months.
Oh God.
It's got a batch.
And Evan's like,
They don't
these
really
cats
make it
need to
that
get
much.
milked somehow.
They're outside cats.
Just-
But
Yeah.
My God.
So how many cats you got now, Evan?
we got the mom cat, we got a tom cat, and then 5 kittens.
Jesus Christ.
We'll take all of them.
No, Evan, no.
I mean, my cousin's supposed to take 2, so yeah, you want.
There,
Don't
oh
put it in her head, Evan.
yes.
Don't let this. I'm not. No.
Yes.
No.
Every 6 months, she's gonna be asking you for a kitten, Tyler. I'm gonna send her pictures on purpose now.
You and
Do
Marcus are both
it,
fucking against me on
please.
this.
I gotta have all the cat stuff. I have to live vicariously if I can't have a cat right now. So please do. And weirdly enough, I'm pretty sure I have your number in my phone already because Tyler's phone synced with mine for some reason. So I literally have all his contacts in my phone too. So I was like, hey, is this Evan's number? And like started reading it off. And Tyler was like, yeah. And I'm like, this is fucking weird.
Well, Evan's had the same phone number since we were in high school. That shit is embedded in my fucking brain.
Mm.
I've never had a different number. This has been my number ever since I had a cell phone, since middle school.
Yeah, you want to give everyone your number? It's 5. No, I'm not gonna do it.
Figure out the rest. Work for it, ladies. Work for it.
Fuck. What is it? If you pay like 10 or 15, 20 bucks or whatever to whatever website, you could look up everyone's information anyways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They want my information. They could find it.
Yeah.
Yep.
They could. Ladies, he is single.
Mm-hmm.
Like really single.
I don't think you know how single he is.
He's willing to throw his dick.
Just throw it, huh?
Just fucking
Fucking throw it.
I choose you. Detaches it.
All right. Well, we hit over an hour.
I think that was coming to my mind. It's just like detach it and just throw it.
Right. Jesus.
All right. And he is packing a solid 4. Evan, do you have any contact, social media, anything like that you want to throw out there?
Mm-hmm.
Get you subscriptions or followers, likes?
No, not really.
All right.
I pretty much live under a rock. It's kind of nice, enjoyable, and where everyone who watches news, I feel like a lot of people who watch social media or pay attention, those are more of your high-strung people who are always either pissed off at the world or
Yeah, they're morons.
scared of something.
Hmm.
What the fuck are you looking at me for? I post my farts and shit. How was that? Like,
You're still high strung though, so that would make sense.
Evan, I've been high strung my whole life. Evan knows.
Well,
Oh.
yeah. But you're also one of those people that are crazy. We're crazy and conspiracy theorists.
Mm-hmm.
And
True.
yeah. So you're high strung. We always figured if our group was like King of the Hill, you were definitely Dale.
Mm-hmm.
That fits. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Against the government, high strung, everyone's out to get you.
Still like that. Yep.
Yeah, I haven't changed. I just
Mm-hmm.
had kids. That's a whole difference now. Now I can't fucking lose my
Now you're
shit
just
too
high
much.
strung.
High strung with.
To get you. They're just out to get stuff.
Yep.
Evan, did you lean on a loaded gun once with your face?
What?
I keep hearing the story that like you just blatantly like started leaning on a loaded gun with your chin
No.
when you were hunting.
Hunting with who?
What's Tori's boyfriend's name?
Ethan.
There it is.
No. He must have a different person because he tried telling me that story once. And here's the thing is, we went hunting together, but we didn't even sit down or see each other. What it was is I was on one side of the woods, and I was on one side, he was way on the other side. And it was either him or his dad or him and his uncle were supposed to drive the deer to me. And he shot the deer halfway before even getting to me. So we didn't even see each other that whole day, other than that morning. So that story is just completely false.
He's gonna be yelling at his TV right
Yeah,
now.
he watches.
Because he was up towards the valley, up on top of this. So if he's listening right now, he was up on top of the hill by the valley.
Oh, he's listening.
I was on the other side of the hill by the edge of our land before you get to the fence where it goes to the other side of the land. In a deer blind where he was supposed to drive the deer to me. So we wouldn't have been sitting down hunting next to each other.
At what point did the gun come in?
We both had guns. But that story didn't happen. It must have been with someone else or something, but it wasn't me. That was the only time I think we went hunting.
Oh boy.
Because I usually went just with my dad or with my uncles. So I didn't go. That was the only time we went with Ethan because they hunted on our land.
Oh, okay.
So.
Gotcha. I just feel like people would have been upset if I didn't bring that story up. All right, we're gonna sign off because we're already the longest episode we've ever had.
Breaking records.
Yeah.
Gotta be a part 2. I feel like we could keep on going for hours.
Yeah, you have to do a part 2 for sure.
We will. We'll have you on again.
Oh yeah.
Like, share, subscribe. If you already haven't turned this off, I have to take a shit, like really bad. Our social media is in the comments below.
In the description, yeah.
In the
prescription
below. Yeah. Like, share, follow those. And I mean, hey, if you don't like what I put out, we're gonna keep doing it because I don't give a fuck what you think. And I don't know if anybody out there eats scrum, but if you haven't started, you might want to try. Evan loves it. That's where the mustache came in. He's called the French tickler.
What the fuck?
And many nicknames.
Yep.
The French tickler. Is it in yet? Like all sorts of nicknames.
Look at her face.
Jesus.
For a lot of them, not that one.
All right. All right, everybody. We love you.
Aww.
Perfect timing because we had a crying baby.
All right. Bye. Bye, Ben.